Hey Hunties, hope we are all fine, dandy and well wherever we are watching this in the world today. Now, we're back in the kitchen, which usually means that we're doing some getting baked with Abby. However, we are reopening Abby's abattoir and we're going to be making some cocktails. Now, I'm going to be doing, I say, two variations of the same cocktail. They're very similar cocktails today. The first one we are doing is going to be a White Russian. So first things first, we get our cocktail shaker, then some ice. I found my ice bucket, I'm very happy. Shh. Sorry, I can't even get the thing off. That would be a great start, wouldn't it? So we'll take some ice. I'm just gonna have one massive chunk in the bottom of there. Way. Then we're going to, I don't know why I've got these here, then we're going to add 25 ml of vodka, 25 ml of Tia Maria. I have a lot of alcohol in my house, but I don't consume it all that much, considering everyone thinks I'm an alcoholic. Now, usually a White Russian calls for heavy cream. However, if you're like me and don't consume all that much dairy, I go for soy milk. And I gave this a try the other day, just out of curiosity, because I was like, I wonder if it would work, or whether it'll split the soy milk. However, it did not. The soy milk stayed intact. So we're gonna add 75 ml of soy, whatever brand you fancy. I would go for sweetened soy just because I think unsweetened soy is absolutely disgusting and vile. I don't understand why anybody drinks that stuff or consumes it. It is a very strange thing to me. We'll grab our glass and we'll shake. Shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sonora, and work it all the time. Dance, 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 Sonora. I can't wait for the Beetlejuice musical to come to the UK. Now, you'll see that that is lovely and frosted up, which means that that is ready. I'm going to quickly grab our ice back over, stick a couple of cubes in the glass, and then we're going to pour. Lovely and frothy, which it should be. And there you go. A lovely White Russian. Some people like to decorate this with a bit of chocolate powder. However, personally, I'm happy with it as is. Just delightful. It's just such a nice, elegant, simple cocktail. Good bit of alcohol, good bit of milk. Deliciousness. Cheers. Now, our next cocktail is, I say, kind of a deviation from the White Russian. It's a derivative of, I don't know, it's an alternate version. However, this actually contains more alcohol, which, considering Russians are generally alcoholics, this one surprised me, and this one is called a Mudslide. Now, the main difference between a Mudslide and a White Russian is that instead of using milk or heavy cream, you use Baileys. So again, first things first, we're going to get our cocktail shaker and some ice. How can you be stuck to the bottom of the ice bucket? We are then going to grab our vodka, and this time we're going to use, it's basically a ratio of 1 to 1 to 1. So if you use 25, 25, 25, you can use 50, 50, 50. Use as much alcohol as you want, realistically. So we're going to go for 50 ml of vodka. 1 shot of vodka. Pours in half a bottle.
2 shots of vodka.
I'm going to go for 50 ml of Tia Maria. And I apologise, I'm cheap. Irish cream liqueur. Mostly just because that's what I have in at the moment. I have got Baileys. I've got tiramisu Baileys. I've got, Oh, that could be quite nice in this instead of the Irish cream liqueur. I'll have to try that one day. I've got the tiramisu Baileys. I've currently got the strawberries and cream Baileys. I've got the, I've had in the past red velvet Baileys, the pina colada Baileys. I have a lot of Baileys, but when it comes to plain stuff, I'm like, well, if it's getting mixed in cocktails, I don't want to use actual Baileys. This will do. It's the exact same thing, essentially. And then we're going to go for 50 ml of Irish cream liqueur. Ooh. Try not spilling it everywhere. Like I said, my house is full of alcohol. And then one of the things I like to add is, just personally I like to add it, is a little bit of chocolate syrup. Because you usually garnish the glass with it. However, I like to add a little bit just into the cocktail itself. And again, we shake. I'm not singing this time. Dale, Dale, did I come and they wonder? I've got a really long dining room table. That scene would work really well there. So we're going to get our glass. We are going to drizzle some chocolate sauce into the glass. This isn't my usual chocolate sauce. Nicely into the glass. Get that top off and pour. Now this time I didn't use any ice cubes, just purely for the fact that it was a lot more alcohol and a lot more liquid than the last one. Oh, that just smells divine. Absolutely divine. Again, can easily sprinkle some chocolate powder over the top of this, but cheers. It's pure alcohol. I mean, I say pure alcohol. A little bit of water coming off the ice and some chocolate syrup, but that is essentially pure alcohol. And it tastes amazing. Hey Hunties! Sorry for the interruption, Jonathan from the editing team here. Unfortunately, Abby forgot to tell you a story, so I had to pop in and just kind of show her up with my incredible makeup skills. So apologies for that. She just can't achieve this gorgeous look. So the story is, we were working a function and we had set up a cocktail bar, and one of those cocktails that we were doing was a mudslide. The person who was running the cocktail bar with us asked for what needs to go into a mudslide, explained everything, blah, blah, blah. And we had all of the spare bottles of everything underneath the table. And obviously in the mudslide is vodka. Unfortunately, this dumb bitch decided to put a bottle of Smirnoff vodka and a bottle of Sambuca right next to each other, both of which have red labels and a clear bottle. You can see where this is going. Suddenly, out of nowhere, because it was the shot bar too, obviously, we're all alcoholics, I swear. Not representing the Air Force in a very good light, but whatever. Anyway, so I was making a cocktail for somebody over here. I turned back and there was a bottle of Sambuca open. I was like, why is that bottle of Sambuca open? And they went, what? And they went, oh, I thought that was vodka. And I went, what did you just make? And it was it was a Mississippi Mudslide. I was like, who for? That person over there. I screamed this, bear in mind it's Sir or their rank and surname, but I screamed across the room this person's first name. They turned around in a look of disgust of how dare you. And I was like, don't drink that cocktail. They were like, why? And I was like, it's got Sambuca in it, not vodka. You might want to bring that back so we can remake it for you. They took a sip from it and their gag reflex kicked in quite well. They were walking back over pretty swiftly and I had to be so apologetic. It was funny though. In hindsight, that person turned out to be an absolute bellend and I kind of just wish I'd let them drink it. Just that they thought that was what the drink tasted like and be like, haha, fuck you. So yeah, that story had to be put in there, but dumbass Abby completely forgot the story, so I had to tell it. Thank you for your time. Apologies again for the interruption. I will see you later. Bye. I don't understand why people generally go out for cocktails. I enjoy a night out, don't get me wrong, but it's easy enough to make cocktails at home. And considering you pay like £10 for a cocktail, 3 cocktails cost you 30 quid. You could buy all of these ingredients for less than that, like if you wanted to, if you needed to. I just don't get why you wouldn't just get drunk at home. But that's just me. Anyway, that is 2 lovely cocktails. White Russian and a Mississippi Mudslide. Need to remember what they're called. Ooh, who's messaging? Am I being popular? Ah, Kate Wilson. Hi, Kate. Sent me a Snapchat. Anyway, 2 lovely drinks. One that's basically pure alcohol, one that's got a little bit of milk to it. But yeah, that's always a good option. Soy milk works. Like, I was pleased when I found and figured that out, because soy milk can split so easily. It's such a temperamental substance, but it works with alcohol, so we're good. Anyway, I'm gonna get off, I'm gonna get drunk, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, hunties. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Literally just as I said goodbye, the Amazon delivery guy arrived. I think I just gave him a heart attack. He just stared at me and was like, there you go. I was like, thanks, bye! This is, I don't know what this is. I can't remember, what did I order? I have no idea what I've ordered. This could be interesting. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye, hunties.